Hello everyone, welcome back. So, oh, my nails are the same color. Okay, this sketchbook is my fourth one. So this is a very different sketchbook because it's big compared to all the other sketchbooks I used. All my sketchbooks were this size, and this is a lot bigger, as you can see. So, this sketchbook I bought while I was in New York. You could see some drawings of New York in my last sketchbook tour, and so I bought the sticker, which is really beautiful, in New York in the sketchbook. As you can see, oh my god, this is so big. This is when I started it, and this is when I finished it. So you can see that I was super fast with finishing this one, but even though I finished very fastly, that's not really success. Oh god, with the camera. Because that just means that I was rushing things a lot. So yeah, let's get into the sketchbook because it's a very interesting sketchbook. So I bought this in New York. I think I bought this at the shops under the Empire State Building, but Rockefeller Center, I think. Never mind, like a big building in New York, like a very big skyscraper that you can visit, and under it there's some galleries and you can buy stuff. And there was this very cute shop that would sell some pens and some stationery, and I got the sketchbook there, and I thought it was really cool because, first off, look at these colours. I love these colours, and I stuck the sticker on it. It's a very nice sketchbook. And what is interesting with the sketchbook is that it has stuck a sticker here. It's got this content thing. I didn't use it, but you can, if you stick some things in, you can write your items down here and on what page it was. All the pages are numbered, as you can see, so that was super convenient. I really like that feature. And you have a calendar to write down when you were drawing and what you were drawing, and that was so cool. I really like that. Then it started out, and so in the back you can see like different types of paper and recycling materials, and there's some infos about how to make prints, about file types, about paper terminology, about types of paper, and framing structures, and a lot of stuff that artists do need. So how to stretch paper. I'm sorry you can't see everything, but that's the best that I can do. About different brushes, about different gradings, about different stuff. It was just super interesting. I didn't use any of this, but I just thought it was cool when I bought it. So this is like human body proportions. This is the golden ratio explained. There's some stuff about paper sizes and like all of that stuff. That is just really convenient. Again, I did not use it, but yeah. And yeah. So, and at the end of the sketchbook, you've got these tan colored pages. I didn't use them because back then I was not. Yeah, I didn't really know how to use it, to be honest. But yeah. So this sketchbook is pretty cool because, as you can see, you've got these pink pages that explain stuff, you've got the brown pages, the normal pages, and it's just a really cool sketchbook. Unfortunately, I don't know what brand it is. I just don't remember. It should be written down somewhere here. There we go. Here. So this is the Magma for Lawrence King. This brand has different types of sketchbooks, so for different things. There was also a sketchbook for design. There was a sketchbook for for people who do fashion, and I bought the illustrator version, so all the explanations at the back are for illustrators. Funny enough, while I was in New York, there was this one video from I don't remember her name, I'm probably going to tell you later, from this artist that I really like. She does a lot of good vlogs, and she's got a very nice accent. And she's very good with body structures, especially with guys, and she had the sketchbook tour, and it was just so relaxing, and it's still one of my favorite sketchbook tours. And she just talks and talks, and I bought the sketchbook because I was like, oh, this color's nice and it's so interesting. And I looked back I watched this video again. I just watched it again, and it was the same sketchbook I had bought. I was like, oh, we've got the same sketchbook. That's so fun. And so I've got the same sketchbook as this artist that I really like. I'm going to tell you the name later on. So again, didn't use that really. I mean, I wrote down my first day. So this was the first page. It is very messy and is very like all over the place. You can see my character for last time. I didn't really care. So that is really cute. It's the best advice for new sketchbookers to always mess up the first page, draw something loose and ugly, then there's no pressure to make every page perfect and you lose your inhibitions. I'm not going to say anything to that because when she did her sketchbook tour, she explained that, and I've got the same opinions on this. So yeah, this is just like some random stuff I was testing out because this paper, it's just really weird. It's very thin, but it's got a lot of tooth. And you don't think it would hold a lot of wet media, but it does. It does well, and it's just weird. It was interesting paper to work with. It was a bit weird. So I tried stuff out. I was just drawing random stuff. Yeah, the beginnings were a bit difficult, as you can see. I was not used to drawing such a big surface. I was designing my tiny astronaut for a game me and my friend were designing. I did a walk cycle of this later on, like very later on, I think fall of this year. Last year. So, yeah, this was for Miss Adventure May. I started not doing a lot anymore. I tried to do shoes. Oh yeah, this was fun. This was in geography class. Somebody said if they would fight for a living room, which still is wrong because you don't say if and would, but also you don't fight for living room because that's where you go when you're in the house. So that was pretty fun. Then we've got some random people. All of this is pretty ugly. I started out pretty weirdly. This was again from Miss Adventure May. I think this is on Instagram. Didn't really like it though. And just random stuff, just trying out stuff. And this was also for Miss Adventure May. I stopped after that because I realised my drawings were decreasing in quality. For example, what the frig is this? Like, my astronaut. And yeah, I started giving up again here because I was just like, I can't do this. And so I picked myself up again. There's this, it's not on Instagram though, I don't know why I added that, but there's this YouTube channel, or there was this YouTube channel that's named Croquis Cafe, and they have these very nice videos where you can train, and that's what I did. And I mean, all of these look very ugly, but consider it that it was under 1 minute, I think that this is pretty good. I mean, not the entire thing, the individual faces, obviously. This was again my art teacher. He was telling me about values and colouring and all of that stuff with the same pattern that I needed to draw with watercolours, let's just call them watercolours. This was just me drawing some stuff. This was me and my friend, we had tea, and it was nice. We had a joint date and just random stuff. I again tried to do calligraphy, but I'm bad at calligraphy. So this was my friend. She had this very cool outfit and this is what my friend called it. It was really cool. And yeah, just some random people, some random person. Oh yeah, this was basically just me like taping what I had to do for the weekend in my sketchbook. I didn't take it off though. This was a sketch for an illustration I did. I don't know, I think I posted on Instagram, but that's what I did. And this was, oh yes, I remember now. I got this inspiration to do like a jellyfish because when I was in New York, we're going to put something in here to make it heavy so it doesn't. When I was in New York, I bought an art book of an artist I really like. It's very early in the morning, and her name's Loish. I mean, she's super popular. You probably know her. And I bought her sketchbook with Loish art book because it wasn't that very nice Japanese shop that was in I think Manhattan. Yeah, it was in Manhattan. It was. I don't even know. I think it was in Manhattan. And there was this very nice shop I told you about in the last video where I bought this. Yeah, I bought this art book. It was really cool, and that's also where the extremely expensive pen was. Wait, I'm going to bring the art book. So this is the art book. You can't really see it, but it's got this cover thingy, and when you take that off, that's the book. It's too big to fit, but you get the idea. So this is one of my most prized possessions. I love it so much. And so, whoa, my god, this is very messy. So in one of her, because there's some tutorials in there, she explains something about a jellyfish person. So I was just sketching away some people. You can see the start of how I draw people nowadays, but still not very defined. Oh, I was staying at my friend's place and we were just drawing, and I tried to do this, and I was really proud of that, but now I realise like how many things are wrong with it. This is just a place in town, again, the sticker. Yeah, that wasn't me, that was a friend, and she thought it was extremely funny, and there you go. Um, this is the thing from the last sketchbook that's there again. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Yeah. And again, you can see that I start to take more marks. I start to realise what I want to draw. And my friend was so tired, and she was just literally dying in class, and so I was drawing her. She was on the floor. It was fun. Yeah, these are my friends. And I was drawing them as like small. I wanted to do stickers with them, but they were just really cute and small. And oh yeah, this was a joke about Great Britain because Brexit was happening. So I was like, should I stay or should I go? Do. Sorry for singing. And this was a mechanical pencil that I stole from a friend of mine, and I was like, oh, mechanical pencil, so cool. So this was ideas for the astronaut thingy with the game, just like sketching things out. I was at a convention, not a convention, a meeting in the North of Germany for my 3 months that I was planning to go to New Zealand. So I was drawing what I saw from the window. It was really nice. We were at a youth hostel, and it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I like the guys there, and I like the guys there. I like the people there. I wanted to say the guys as in like my friends, but never mind. I drew this person who strangely resembles the person from last time. Yeah. I was improving, as you can see, then hit Master Studies. They're called Master Studies, so I said Master Studies, but the person who drew this is not actually Master, so... But it's a webcomic, a webtoon, and it's called Edith. And I really like the scenes where they were just, like, sleeping. I like drawing people having contact with, I don't know, soft objects. I feel like you can really feel what they're feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but I really like people like being wrapped in blankets and yeah, I don't really know how to explain that. And I just thought it was really cute. I really like this scene. I don't know, I think it's a very like intimate moment. And so I copied some panels that I really liked. And yeah. This is just like how the eye closes, nothing interesting, just a random girl. Another random person, and this was, I don't know. Oh, this is Kyle. He looks very different. I changed him back afterwards, so I don't really know why I did this. Maybe I realised it was a bad choice. So, my top 5 new discoveries. Oh yeah, this was a plan to animate water, but again, I only animated this part, which was basically a drop falling down. I didn't animate the rest of the stuff. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but my new discovery. So David Ariu has an amazing show reel. He doesn't post a lot on YouTube, but oh my god, if you see his show reel, you're going to be blown away. It's so good. He's such a good 3D artist. It's amazing. Oh yeah, there we go. Tricky Wagon, that's the person I was talking about. She has the same sketchbook, and she is so good with body shapes and anatomy. She is so great. It's just amazing. Like, it blows my mind. I like to be like that one day. And she's got the sketchbook. So if you're looking for a very good sketchbook tool, look up Tricky Wagon sketchbook tool. And then she's got 2, I think. But the one I prefer is the one with this sketchbook. So yeah, it's just really great. Piva's Art. She does some tutorials. I don't watch her anymore. I don't really care about her anymore. Humming Fluff. She is so cool. She makes her own game, but at the same time, she makes the best webcomic ever. Like, I love her so much. She is so amazing. Her skills are, I don't know where. And she makes videos, I think, every Thursday, and it's speed paints, where she just talks, and it's super relaxing, and she's one of my top favorite artists still. Chelsea Gracie, she does really cool character designs, and I really like how she does her hair. So all of these are pretty cool. This one I forgot about her. She's not that amazing, but this is some good stuff. Like, I had good taste back then. Yeah, some random dude. You can see how I start to be more, I don't know, pronounced with what I do. Some girls. This looks scary. And I like this spread a lot. Especially this one. I just think it's so nice. I don't know, it's the simple things that I love. This is probably my favourite thing from this entire sketchbook. I just really like it. I just think it's really dope. Like this stuff, I don't know. This is just great. Yeah, this is just creepy. Some ballet stuff. I mean, it's not great, but I start to realise how legs work, so that's good. Oh, this is really cute. We were so it was a very warm summer day, and I didn't want to go home. I think it was a Friday, and I was just like, oh hey guys, can I just come with you and just like let's just go to this friend's place. And so we went there, and we basically just had some just had some cornflakes, and we just laid in bed, and the curtains were drawn, so it was a bit dark, but you could still see the sun coming in, and we just slept. Like we just lay down and we slept, and it was so cute and adorable. It was such a nice quiet moment. It was really nice. Yeah, this is this other guy sleeping in my class. So this is the sleeping page. So this was me being like, I need to draw more guys because I am terrible at drawing guys, especially since I saw Tricky Wagon stuff. I was like, I need to get at it because I'm bad drawing people. So this is still, especially this, it's really bad. But I was trying. Oh, this was my cousin, because after that we went on a family trip, and my cousin was telling me stories about this guy named Arthur, and he was inventing stuff, so I was drawing the guy he was talking about. And these are the people. This is Aaron, more or less. Yeah, I just tried. I was really bad, but I did try. This was my other cousin. I'm really close with the cousins. I really like them. He was drawing me Sasuke. It was really cute. He was like, I can draw too. Just give me your stuff and I'm going to draw your Sasuke. So that's what he did. And it was adorable, honestly. This wasn't me again. This was my friend. You could just see from the art style. This was me. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I do think it's a cool idea, but then again, what the heck? You can see my fashion interest showing through my drawings sometimes because I just really like to try things out. And I do really like the colour combo here and like her eyes and stuff. I do think it's not too bad. And I like how it contrasts and it's like psychedelic stuff. Again, this was my friend. This was me. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Again, you can see the floating thing appearing, but this time it's a bit better. So I'm improving already. As I said, this motive is going to come up sometime again. Yeah. And then I drew this, and I love this. Again, it is the simple things that I love. I don't really know why. I just like everything about this. It's just so fun. I mean, it's weird. Like, there's some weird stuff, but I just like, I don't know, I just like this. I think it's pretty cool. Next page, this was my other friend. She drew me things, and I drew this guy. I don't think it's good, but at the same time, I do like it because I was trying to create a mood and, you know, a character, and you can see that he's like this bad boy kind of type that didn't go to school or something. I do like the effort here. It's not too bad. And I like that I drew another outfit than a hoodie for once, and like gave him a cap because that's so hard. No random person. Yeah, that was me just drawing a girl. Nothing interesting here. Oh yeah, do it for me, Joe. So this was when I was in London again. It was in the summer, so we were out in Hyde Park, I think. And we just had some burgers, and it was really cool. We were just drawing and just having a picnic. And there was this class, and this little boy, he wanted to, like, they had this competition where they would just jump up and touch like a leaf on a tree. And there was this tiny girl who was just sitting in the corner, and there was this guy named Joe, and he was too small to catch the leaf, and she was like, do it for me, Joe. It was so fun. We were just making fun of it. And yeah, as you can see, some stuff with my brush pen. I realised quickly that the brush pen didn't work here because there was too much tooth, as in the last sketchbook, but I still tried. But you know, it's difficult drawing with that when you've got a paper that's got too much tooth. So yeah, again. Oh, I remember why I drew this face, because this is not my normal style. I bought a second sketchbook while I was in London, which is The Art of Hate Colour. I talked about Hate Colour last time already. She's one of my favourite artists. And I bought her art book. So that was cool. And this was on my train. It's still the summer holidays at this point. This is what I wore, more or less, on the train to France because I was visiting my grandma. So I tried out the new fine liner I bought in London, the grey one, and yeah, I don't hate this. I think it's pretty cute. It's not what I would draw normally, it's way too anime, but yeah. Then some random people tried to do like body shapes and stuff, didn't really I didn't really learn anything from it. This is just like thinking about when I'm going to leave to New Zealand. And this was just, again, just a drawing with my thing. I do like the effect this makes. Yeah, then I was just drawing this person. I really liked these eyes back then. And this random person. And then I drew probably the coolest shit I've ever drawn. I love this so much. It's so, so cool. This was inspired by a friend of mine who recently bought these things. So I was like, you look like a street ninja kind of person. Yeah, like an urban ninja. And so I drew a very cool drawing of her. I still like this. I mean, there's a lot wrong with this, but I like the contrast with the reds and the white and like the black, and it looks really dope. And this is ninja in Japanese. I looked it up in Google. And it looks so dope. I love it. It's one of my favorite illustrations. It's really nice. Then we've got this person. I just bought some... Well, I was in France at my grandma's again, at the art shop again. I bought some pencils and I used them. And I thought they were pretty cool. I like how I did the shading here with like the pencils end thing, and I used red. I mean, I don't like the guy too much, but I do like the way I shaded this stuff. Like here in the knees and on the arms. And I do really like how I tried to do different colours. Just a random person waiting for the train. Just a random girl. Yeah, this was Eden again. I tried to give her a different outfit, but I didn't really care that much, so you can see that this is what came out of it, and this... I really stopped caring at this point. Yeah, so there was this woman who was super elegant, and I gave her a big hat so it looked even more elegant, and so this was the summer of 2019, and yeah, this random chick, I guess. Oh yeah, this was adorable. I wanted to do more character interaction. I think I posted this on Instagram, and so this is Kyle just being pissed off because this is his mood all the time. Then you've got Aaron, who really doesn't look like that, and I don't know what that's supposed to be. And then we've got Eden, and I don't hate this, but there's so many mistakes in it. But I like the idea that I tried to convey how the characters were and how they were interacting and stuff. So it's not great, but it's not too bad either. I do like how Erin, like the way she lays down. I like the idea of that, but it's not too well executed. Faces and stuff. Yeah, I drew just some faces. I do like the spreads because there's some good ideas here where I'm mixing up some styles, and just some random people. I do like this. And Aaron does look a bit like an owl. I don't know why, but he makes me think of an owl with his like flat nose and stuff. So we've got an eyeball. And this woman, I like to imagine that she is, that she's a pilot or something. A bit like in the prince and the rose, the tiny prince. I don't know how to say that in English, but you know what I mean. And this is just like random stuff because I need to finish the sketchbook. So I just scribbled some stuff in with ballpoint pen, and that always means I don't really care. Yeah, as you can see, there's Aaron, just like with a few strokes, and Ab's leaving for New Zealand. That's why I wanted to finish it up, because I wanted to leave. So then we've got some... All of these are very quick sketches. I didn't even sketch with a pencil, so... Yeah. We've got some stuff. This is very random. It was just like, I need to fill this up quickly. And I think this is the end. And I left some pages. I still consider the sketchbook being finished. Because it feels finished. It doesn't feel like I gave up. It feels like I just had to finish because I wanted to start a new sketchbook when I went to New Zealand. And so this is me trying out my new art supplies and all of that stuff. And yeah, here you can see some other stuff on the talent paper, because I bought this very shiny Molotov pen and I wanted to try it out. I thought it was going to be black, but then it turned out to be silver, which made sense because, wait, it's this pen. And it's called Liquid Chrome, but I thought it was going to be black for whatever reason, and so I was surprised, but it makes a big stain on the other page. But it's still a cool pen. I need to use this more. Yeah, so these are all the supplies I bought when I was in London, or when I was at my grandma's. Yeah, I bought a new brush pen when I was in London, because it was a better one. And I bought the brush pen, I think it was a Pentel brush, I don't remember, wait. There we go. I bought this brush pen. So this is also the brush pen that, yeah, it's a pencil brush that Hey Color uses for her illustrations, and I just love this thing. I already used it up twice, and I had to buy some new filler thingies, but it's a great thing to use. And so yeah, I bought myself some new art supplies, and this was a great sketchbook. It was a bit weird because the paper quality was very interesting, but I explored a lot, so that was cool. And yeah, I took it with me all the time. And doing these sketchbook tours, I realized that these sketchbooks hold a lot more sentimental value to me. I mean, obviously I knew that before, I'm not stupid, but there's so many stories in here and so many like things